I'm Adrian Sharp. Today on Food Circus, we have an unbelievable show for you because we're featuring the Jackson Area Career Center's Culinary Arts program. Instructors Chef Steve Trout and Chef David Girding are going to give us a tour of the facility as we get to see the culinary students in action. But that's not all. Recently, the Ella Sharp Museum featured the Julia Child exhibit for the community to enjoy. The Jackson Area Career Center culinary students are putting on a cooking demonstration at the museum featuring dishes inspired by the Julia Child cookbook. The menu includes chicken fricassee, Caesar salad, chocolate mousse, and a grazing table. This is going to be phenomenal, so let's get started. First, let's learn a little bit more about the Culinary Arts program with Steve and David.
Here at the Jackson Area Career Center Culinary Arts program, we like to focus on the foundations of restaurant management, serve safe, pro-start cooking competitions, and we also serve the staff out here for lunch.
So here at the Jackson Area Career Center, we're not just here for our culinary arts just to send off students to a local restaurant or something like that, although that's a great idea down in perspective, but we're here to give them the knowledge so that they can go off to college, like Schoolcraft, KVCC, Oakland, and give them that culinary experience to be culinarians, and that's where we want that stepping stone to be. So this is not a home ec class in any way. This is straight culinary, straight from the hip.
So it's a great point, Chef Girding. So also while they're here, they're getting articulated credits for college courses. So they're earning actual credits at culinary schools that they decide to attend. So for example, if they have their ServSafe certification, they won't have to take that ServSafe class once they get to culinary school. So it's a great opportunity for them to kind of get ahead of the game, get some skills up before they get into the professional leagues. So over here we have our gourmet station where we kind of focus on salad dressings, cold cuts, things like that. We have Vincent over here making some croutons today for the Julia Child's event. He's seasoning all that up, getting it all coated on the pan and put it in the oven. We have Corey over here mixing up the dressings, it looks like, for the garlic, right? Yep, all right, the garlic paste for the dressing to mix in with the eggs. So when we coat that there, because we're gonna actually dress it at the event, we don't want the leaves to get soggy, so we're gonna dress it there and have it all prepped up right now. So they're actually getting set and ready to go and getting all this prepped up and getting ready for transport. All right, so over here we have the hot foods or de-cuisine station where they focus on making mother's sauces coming in behind. Rice, mashed potatoes, things like that. We got sauteing up some veggies right now. They got some stock on the stove. We're hard boiling some eggs, kind of getting things kind of set up for tonight's event, but also students are working on any kind of hot food items in this area. Students have about 6 weeks to get 10 signatures out of 10 different items throughout those 6 weeks. If they're not working on any of that stuff, they're either getting ready for pro-start competitions or the next event or menu planning for the next week. So there's always something to do here. We always keep them busy and kind of keep the pressure on them. Over here, we also are working on our knife cuts and making sure that we are being safe as well and working on our bear claws as well. Now we have Troy over here. He's been working on his cuts since September when he walked in. He's showed promise. He's shown really good execution on his skills and showing that he can actually keep his fingers safe. So we've let him go on without his cutting glove. But we for sure want to make sure that we are following the proper safety procedures, but also give them the freedom to learn and grow. All right, so this is our utility section. This is where students are learning how to, wash dishes, do the floors, keep the area clean and sanitized. We have our 3-compartment sink over there that they have to fill up every day, run test strips, check the pH levels and making sure that that is correct. They're checking the temperature of the waters, temperature of the coolers, making sure those are all correct. Again, each students are spending about 6 weeks in this station. Each student spends 6 weeks in each area, making sure that they're getting skills in each section. So utility, gourmet, hot foods, and bacon and pastries. They're spending 6 weeks each. Great opportunity for them to get real world experience before they entered the actual service industry and getting an understanding of not just cooking. We have to keep clean and sanitized.
So we're no shortage of sweets and bread products here to make us a little bigger than we normally should be here at the Jackson Area Career Center. And right behind me, we've got Phelan and Addie, who are working on our Julia Child's amazing chocolate mousse for tonight's dessert, as well as our beloved Tyler here and Chelsea, who are working our baguettes for our awesome grazing table. So our bakery is no shortage of getting things done today, plus the awesome dinner rolls that we're going to be experiencing here tonight at 6 o'clock. So come and check us out right over here. So our awesome Kate and Chelsea also put together some chocolate chip cookies earlier, and so ready to rock and roll for our lunch services that will be coming up here. Plus the fact the kids get to taste their own product each day too, so we know how it's going. And sometimes they give it to us instructors, which then we seem to have 40 to 50 sets of cookies each day. So we're in no shortage of being Santa at the Westwood Mall this next year, so I'm just letting you guys know.
I'm taking a classic garlic butter sauce and rubbing it on a French baguette. It's a salted butter mixed with garlic seasoning, and then you have your Italian seasonings and your parsley for that little bit of flavor and color. What I like about being in this class is it opens up our future and gives us a lot of possibilities to move into certain sections in whatever we really desire in the culinary field. So we're able to get our experience in while also learning how to control what we're doing.
So tonight's event, we're going to have some nice dinner rolls for everybody. So we got about 50 rolls here. Our amazing sous chef today, Dylan, took care of that for us. Got them rolled out. We're getting ready to proof those here in a little bit. Make them nice and fluffy for tonight's event. Get some of our amazing butter on top of those as well.
I made the rolls off of some breadstick, a very popular breadstick recipe that we used. And I didn't use the butter this time. I just made the rolls. I like being able to make a whole bunch of new stuff. Pastry is where I feel like I excel the most at, with breads, desserts, anything that involves the oven, I guess.
We are working together to make Julia Child's chocolate mousse for the event. Right here, I am tempering chocolate with butter and just a little bit of coffee to add some more flavor to it. You have to be really careful with tempering chocolate because if it gets too hot, you could scald it, and no one likes the taste of scalded chocolate. Tonight, we're mainly focusing on this chocolate mousse for the Julia Child's demo. We are actually going to be demonstrating it and making a batch right in front of everybody, and I do hope it goes well. I love this class because it offers me such creativity and challenge when I get to work with things like this that are so finicky and just hard to work with. I really enjoy that challenge. And I'm a really creative person. I'm artsy, so I really enjoy decorating and things like that.
The Jackson Area Career Center Culinary Arts Program is the perfect class for students wanting to enhance their culinary skills and take those skills to prominent culinary arts colleges. And for those we've interviewed so far, you can see they've learned a lot. Much more is to come, and we'll continue after these messages. Stay tuned.
Ready to reclaim your outdoor spaces? Total Landscaping in Jackson, Michigan is your go-to expert for forestry mulching, brush hogging, and stump removal. Whether it's clearing overgrown brush, grinding down stubborn stumps, creating nature trails and shooting lanes, or preparing your property for new possibilities, our team delivers fast, reliable, and professional service. Locally owned and committed to quality, we're here to bring your vision to life, one project at a time. Call Total Landscaping today and let's clear the way for something amazing. Total Landscaping, where your outdoor dreams take root.
Experience the comfort and care of assisted living at Vista Grand Villa. With activities going on throughout the day, live entertainment, and a variety of dining options, there's always something to enjoy. Our dedicated team provides personalized support, helping you or your loved one live independently with just the right level of assistance. Vista Grand Villa offers a vibrant community and beautiful surroundings that feel like home. Schedule your tour today and see how we can support your next chapter. Call 787-0222. Vista Grand Villa. More than ordinary, extraordinary.
Nostalgia Inc. in downtown Jackson. For over 40 years, Nostalgia Inc. has been Southern Michigan's one-stop shop for new and old comic books, graphic novels, tabletop games, miniatures, supplies, and so much more. Whether it's the newest releases or thumbing through one of the largest backstock selections around, you'll find what you're looking for. From Pokemon and Magic to tabletops and D&D, if you can play it, it's at Nostalgia Inc. Nostalgia Inc. Mechanic Street, downtown Jackson.
Good helps keep people safe. Good keeps watch. Good cares for people, feeds people, and keeps things running. We're MDOC, and Good works here. Come join us. We offer great pay and benefits, paid training, and we have immediate openings for corrections officers, healthcare and mental health professionals, food service staff, and more. Go to michigan.gov/MDOC jobs to learn more.
Welcome to the David Rice Show, your dynamic source for all things Jackson sports. From high school games to the Spartans and Wolverines, we're covering it all. NFL highlights, area golf tournaments, and so much more. Join us as we showcase local athletes and bring you the biggest sports news you don't want to miss. New episodes Mondays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on JTV and wherever you get your podcasts. Let's celebrate Jackson sports together.
Cherry Creek Cellars, nestled in the heart of the Irish Hills in Brooklyn, is the perfect place to enjoy handcrafted Michigan wines, hard ciders, and craft beers in a picturesque vineyard setting. Grab a bite to eat in our cafe with a variety of delicious menu items to choose from. Indoor and outdoor seating is available, including space in our old schoolhouse, perfect for a fabulous dining experience. No matter the season, we've got something fun in store for you, including hosting your next big event with us. Flexible, customizable options available for any occasion. And be sure to check out our Facebook page for upcoming events year-round. Cherry Creek Cellars, we believe in wine that tastes incredible.
At Southern Michigan Bank and Trust, we're more than a bank, we're your neighbors. Whether it's personal or business needs, you're working with people who know you, understand your goals, and are committed to helping you succeed. SMBT has been investing in Jackson and is here to serve. Visit them downtown at the 200 or check out their new branch coming soon to the corner of Horton and Weatherwax in Summit Township. Southern Michigan Bank and Trust, local banking, personal connections, and the service you can trust.
We are back at the Jackson Area Career Center with the Culinary Arts Program students. Ella Sharp Museum recently featured the Julia Child exhibit, and for an encore, the Jackson Area Career Center students are putting on a cooking demonstration featuring Julia Child cookbook recipes. The menu includes chicken fricassee, Caesar salad, chocolate mousse, and a grazing table. Everyone is hard at work preparing for the event, so let's head back into the kitchen with student Lillian Wiley.
So right now we are making the egg mixture that goes inside the deviled eggs. Inside it has mayo, Dijon mustard, and a little bit of the sriracha. And then I think we're gonna add, like some of them, we're gonna add some onions on top of them and then some paprika as well. When I first joined Career Center, I joined last year, my junior year, and I joined because I just liked cooking, but I found out that I have like a huge passion for it and that I'm actually really good at it. And that this is like something that I want to go forward with and with my future. I want to go to culinary school. I want to become a better chef. Right now I currently work at a restaurant called Atlas in Brooklyn. It's an amazing place. I love all of my coworkers. I love what I do. I work on the line. I work Garmo, but I work on the line and I get salads out the window and serve to customers and stuff like that. And it's just something that like I love doing. It's like a passion. Like once you find a love for something, you just don't want to let go of it.
I am making garlic paste so that we can put it on the croutons at Julia Child. Basically, I took a bunch of garlic cloves, crushed them, and then I added some salt. You know, did this, added some oil, and that's basically what I'm doing here. I've made some bacon, of course, some chicken. We cut up the chicken and cooked it. I also made some pasta and all sorts of stuff over here with the vegetables, like dressings, just cutting up the vegetables in general, and croutons. I like that I get an opportunity to learn outside of a classroom, because like I have a difficult time with sitting in a desk for so long. It's easier to work and learn when I'm actually doing stuff. That's what I find very interesting. I think that's the same for a lot of people at the Career Center. They want to get into the workplace.
Well, I like the class, there's a lot of creativity. Every day we come in, it's never a boring day. Even if it's just book work, we're always engaged in activities. We're always having something to do, and it's just fun. Every day I come in here, I'm always looking forward to waking up and coming to Career Center and coming to the culinary class, because I know I got my friends here, and I know there's always something going to be done here, and I can show my creativity to my instructors and to my workers I have around me, my coworkers around here at the Career Center, and I can show them what I can do.
Today I've been working on prepping for the Julia Childs event. Me and Lily are doing the chicken frescoes, and I've just been prepping all of our mushrooms, our onions, and stuff for the chicken. And it's been a lot of just working together and making sure everything is nice and prepped for the event, because we're really excited to host it. A lot of the time we don't get these opportunities, but with the Career Center being open, we're allowed to express our creativity and be able to open and do unique experiences like this for everyone.
So one of the cool aspects is this is not only a restaurant that we can utilize whenever we do a function, but this is also our classroom here at JACC. And we do have our cool demonstration area that Chef Trout and I will use, or even with the practice that we're doing with the girls and the people for Julia Child's event today, they got a chance to come out here and do their own demo in front of everybody so that they get a good handle on how this is going to go for tonight. But we've got some really cool tools we can use too. So we've got brand new boards that we can help make a whiteboard so we can write today's recipes or do anything that we'd like to do. So we like to make sure that all the kids have that right tool and right information each day here at JACC. So one of the cool things about having a special day such as Julia Child's, we get to keep these amazing students throughout their day of normal school time. So we're making them make us lunch today, which we've got some burgers frying up, we got some fries going in the fryer, and we're all gonna have get to be able to enjoy a nice lunch today, and they get to make it themselves, so that's kind of fun.
Phelan and Addie over here getting ready to set up everything and head over to Julia Child's. They're filling up the chocolate, the mousse, the cups, the goblets with the chocolate mousse to chill for 4 hours. And in 4 hours, they'll be ready for the Julia Child's event.
The meals are almost complete. After the break, we'll finish up in the kitchen and then head over to Ella Sharp Museum for the Julia Child cooking demonstration. You don't want to miss this. Stay tuned.
Do you remember how it felt to be young? Do you remember the excitement of childhood or of being in love for the very first time? At the Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory, you can experience that excitement again as we capture the flavors of days gone by. Relive your best years with someone you love by sampling time-tested treats like delicious fudge and gourmet chocolates. Stop in for Valentine's Day and make memories for years to come.
At East Jackson Community Schools, we believe in empowering students to take risks and approach learning with curiosity and resilience, knowing that mistakes and failures are part of the growth process. We are creating opportunities for all of our students to be successful, whether they choose to go to college or directly into the workforce. Our modernized facilities create an ideal environment for academic and athletic achievement, and our experienced and dedicated staff excel at creating strong relationships that last a lifetime. East Jackson Schools, where learners become lifelong leaders.
Defending against fraud every day, I'm Chris with American One Credit Union. If you get a phone call from the government, your utility company, or anyone else asking you to make a payment through gift cards, should you do it? Absolutely not. It's a scam. Only scammers will tell you to buy a gift card and give them the numbers. No legitimate business or government agency will ever request payment through gift cards. If someone is urging you to do this, take a step back and remember, gift cards are for gifts, not for payments. Visit us at thefraudfighters.org for more info and tips to protect yourself.
Welcome to Monday Mornings, the podcast where local leaders and entrepreneurs connect.
I didn't want to be forgotten. I didn't want to be erased.
We know there's always more to learn and more to give. Join us as we shine a light on inspiring leaders, uncovering the secrets behind their personal and professional success.
So how do you get from Seton Creek to Hollywood and beyond?
Our mission? To inspire dreamers everywhere and spark positive energy.
And he did. He goes, you will become what you think about the most.
Listen online at jtv.tv or wherever you get your podcasts, and connect with us on the Monday Mornings Facebook page.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
I'm Bob Riney, CEO of Henry Ford Health. When it comes to caring for you, we go for it. Expanding services to redefine healthcare, from Detroit to Grand Blanc, Jackson to Novi, and everywhere in between. 50,000 amazing team members surrounding you with what you need to live a healthy life. Whether preventative health or the most complex care, we go for it. It's who we are. We are Henry.
At the YMCA, we aim to build a healthy community where everyone can learn, grow, and thrive. That's why our annual Strong Communities campaign is so important. Your support enables us to offer life-saving swim programs, day camps, sports, and specialty health programs like Turning Point for breast cancer survivors and Rocksteady Boxing for those with Parkinson's disease. Your contributions directly impact people right here in Jackson. Join us in our mission to make a difference. Let's build a stronger, healthier, and more inclusive community together. Visit jacksonymca.org to make your gift today.
We are back at the Jackson Area Career Center Culinary Arts Program with students preparing meals for the Julia Child cooking demonstration. The meals are inspired by the Julia Child cookbook. The dishes are almost complete. Let's head into the kitchen and see what's being prepared next.
So today I'm making Julia Child's rice. It's a pretty simple recipe to make. First we're going to start with throwing some butter in our pot. So we're going to let that melt down. After that melts down, we're going to throw our onions in there and let them cook for maybe 5 minutes. So we're just going to move this around to let it melt faster. You learn a lot, really. It's very educational. I'm going on to like my 4th year of cooking right now, and I mean, you learn something new every day. And I mean, the growth from being before this and just joining the class was exponential. I mean, there's always something new to learn every day, so. All right, now that our butter's mostly melted, we're gonna grab our onions, just toss them in there. So we're gonna let these cook until they're almost like a see-through, translucent, but not brown. It's gonna get them nice and soft and get a lot of the flavor out of there. The kitchen's a lot more organized, and there's a big difference between seniors and juniors now. Seniors are more of leaders, and they help out a lot more from last year. Last year was kind of everybody was on the same level almost. Now seniors are almost like a step up and helping, and they're almost like a supervisor in a way. All right, now that the onions are starting to turn translucent, we're gonna take our white rice, and we're just gonna dump it in the pot. We're gonna mix that in, get all the rice covered in butter and onions. And we're gonna churn it down so that the rice doesn't burn.
So right now I'm starting to saute the mirepoix, which a mirepoix is like your standard thing to add more flavor to any cooking dish that you cook. So right now we're throwing in a standard mirepoix, which is 50% onion, 25% carrot, and 25% celery. I'm adding in the carrots first because they're a little bit harder and they take the longest to saute. And then I'm going to add in the celery. Today I am making chicken fricassee. It's a Julia Child's dish. So our chicken that we are using today, we actually have an agriculture program at Jackson Area Career Center. And they raise their own chickens, and we actually get to take their chickens when we take their chickens and then we fabricate them ourselves. We get whole chickens, and in November we got I think around 200 of them, and each one of us fabricated maybe 5 chickens a piece. We took the chickens apart and we used we're using all of the parts of it. We use carcasses to make our own stock. And then now we're going to be using the chicken leg quarters that we have to use for the chicken fricassee today. I'm adding in the chicken with the skin side up for now. I'm gonna put some salt and pepper on the skin side after I put these all in the pan. And then once they start browning a little bit on the bottom side, I'm gonna go ahead and flip them so we can brown the skin side as well. We have about 45 in here right now.
All right, so this table right now is full of stuff right now that's going to get ready to go over to the Julia Childs event. We kind of loaded it up, but this is actually our competition table where students will use as their booth per se to get ready for the cooking competitions here in March. There's 7 different categories that the students can choose from, between culinary, which is a 3-course meal that they got to put together, and I think it's 90 minutes, to pasta making, to cake decorating. They even have a Serve Safe Quiz Bowl team, a restaurant management team. So there's 7 different categories that they can choose from at these competitions. The first ones are in Battle Creek. They're going to be March 10th and 11th. And 2 years ago, they had, I think it was $200,000 in scholarships available for these students. And last year was over $800,000 in scholarships for the students. So it's a really great opportunity for these guys to get out there and, one, compete against other schools in those categories, but earn money towards their college education.
The time has come for the Jackson Area Career Center students to put on a cooking demonstration for the lucky guests that attended this event at the Ella Sharp Museum. The guests have arrived, and student Lillian Wiley is entertaining everybody with a fabulous demonstration. One by one, the students bring out the dishes. That looks so good. I'm talking chicken fricassee, Caesar salad, chocolate mousse, and a grazing table. These guests are in for a treat. Now let's hear from the Jackson Area Career Center culinary instructor, Steve Trout.
All right, we're wrapping it up here at the Julia Childs cooking demonstration. We got the chocolate mousses set. We're gonna start pre-bussing our tables. Generally for me, when the plates come back clean, we're good, and plates are coming back clean.
Huge shout out to the Jackson Area Career Center Culinary Arts program. This is a setup stepping stone for those that might want to attend Culinary Arts College, and it's a great all-around skill to have. If you are interested in the Culinary Arts program, contact the Jackson Area Career Center. This was such an excellent episode. Anything to get the youth involved in culinary. Until next time, I'm Adrian Sharp. This is Food Circus.
Attention all home and garden professionals, the Jackson Home and Garden Show is back, and we're looking for vendors like you. Join the Home Builders Association of Jackson and showcase your products and services to local homeowners. Don't wait, vendor spots are filling fast. Secure your spot today. We can't wait to see you there.
Kelly Express Marts are conveniently located throughout South Central Michigan with convenient hours of operation. We pride ourselves on our fast and friendly service to get you going on your way. We're here when you need us. Full service and fully stocked stores, fresh hot premium coffee, and cappuccino. All Kelly Express Marts are staffed with friendly, knowledgeable people committed to providing the highest level of service. Kelly Express Mart.
Strike while the grill is hot at Suburban Lanes on Ann Arbor Road in Jackson. Dining, cocktails, amazing food, including their hot beef sandwich, and bowling offers a great time for the entire family. But that's not all. Make your reservation in our renovated banquet room for any event or occasion that seats up to 80 people. Bring your own food or catering is available. Check out our website for a full list of events, leagues, restaurant menu, and more at suburbanlanesofjackson.com. Strike it big at Suburban Lanes, where pins fall and the good times roll.